Welcome back to our post-game show here with the head coach of the Huskies, Kevin Luke, and our Spyros Keeman at Coach's Corner. Coach, congratulations, a big win. You go 2-0 on this road trip, and obviously we needed to get the first one to get the second one, but you got the job done here today. Overall thoughts?
Thanks, Wes. Anytime you can come on the road and win 2 games, any coach in America would be just excited as all get out. And you know, it was really nice for these guys because I don't want to go back to it because I got to get over it, but we had a bad stretch there, and to come back with these 2 games really is important for a lot of the aspects, and now we can't feel comfortable with ourselves, and we got to, somehow I'm going to try to instill that we lost this game on Monday so that we can be grounded and down. But our guys are, you know, it's the same stuff we've always talked about, Wes, when we want to do it the Tech way and battle, and you know, it's fun to watch because we're really a good team.
He went plus 2 or minus 2 on the rebounds, but still battled well inside there and got the big ones when he needed them down the stretch.
Yeah, you know what, I thought at halftime we talked about losing the battle of rebounds in close to the basket, you know, because that's where they were capitalizing on us and really in close on second shots, and I think we got a little bit tougher when we got them when it counted, and of course, as usual, we closed her out with the free throws, and again, I mean, some of those passes that Luke made to Benny for those layups were just critical because we got stuck with, well, we got in a little bit of foul trouble, and we got stuck with them guarding us on the perimeter up tight and not, in a couple times, a little stagnant with our offense, but credit Luke and Ben for getting that job done as far as going backdoor, because those layups were huge.
Was that a set play out of the timeout?
Well,
you got the one, guys, and then you did it again.
They're so, yeah, you know what, Ben just, between the 2 of them, they just talk about it, and I let them go because you can't, I mean, that's the highest percentage shot, and I'm not, Luke's going to get him the ball, and Ben's going to finish, and if he gets fouled, it's 2 at the free throw line. So great move on their part, and you know, I'm happy for the club because those guys, they deserve to feel like this, and that's a great feeling for a program.
Ben Stelzer becomes your all-time career 3-point leader during the game. He was 5 of 10 from the 3-point line, 29 points. Obviously, we know what Ben means, but congrats to him on the record.
You know what? That's what all the preparation as a young player. Tribute to the people that helped him in his life become the shooter he is, and you know what? I'm happy for him because he is very deserving of that because he's put his time in, and if anybody wants to be a shooter like that, the first thing you have to have is a tremendous work ethic, and he's had that ever since we started recruiting him as a sophomore in high school. We've known him to be that way, and it's just I'm happy for him, and I hope he can get another 50 before the end of the year, because that means we're still winning and/or he's shooting as well as he has been.
He certainly has. 2 of the last 3 games, 37 points and 29 points. Obviously, he got the job done today, and I thought Heller played a nice game. Well, I know it was tough in there with Carball. Obviously, he was a man today in there, and tough for you guys to guard. And I know you couldn't seem to figure out what was going to get called and what wasn't in there. But talk about trying to defend him and what you guys did there.
I thought Luke's thickness did the best job on Carbajal. He hasn't in the past gone off like that on us, and you know a guy of that caliber is going to have a good game, and he did tonight, unfortunately for us. But credit goes to our guys, and we try to double him a little bit and try to mix it up. And coming down the stretch, we're hoping that he would just miss 1 or 2, or to keep that separation. We didn't want it to get less than 5, obviously, because then you can't. Then you have to make all your free throws. But anyway, you know, I thought Luke did a nice job, and I thought Kyle's length hurt him a little bit, but Kyle's got to keep in the play there. We got a little bit too far away from him, but I thought for the most part, coming down the stretch when we had to, we got the good stops and rebounds.
That's right. You got the job done. However it happened, you go to a 15-6 overall, 12-5. You maintain that 2-game cushion. Ashland won a close one earlier, so they're still just 2 games behind us for the home court advantage in that first round. But congrats on that one. And the other thing we should mention, this was your 600th career game as a coach, and I think this is win 376. Congrats on that.
Well, thanks. That means to me that I'm very old, but tribute goes to all the guys over the course of the years for those three whatever it is, because I'll tell you what, that's one ugly mug. That's one ugly mug right there, isn't it? But nice of them to think about that, and that's pretty nice. But
we'll have to get that on camera for everybody watching on this later. See if I can get the focus right. There it is. All right.
The one thing I want to say about that, Wes, is it's good that it's in a gym and not at the post office.
Well, congratulations, Coach.
The trip will be a little bit easier.
4-0 on the road, 5-0 for the Huskies this weekend. Hopefully the hockey team, as they're getting ready to face off right about now, can get the job done and make it a 6-0
Good luck for the Hockey Huskies.
All right, happy Winter Carnival, and thanks to Coach Luke and our Aspires